Okay, guys, Sports Matters TV and WrestleSlam, the podcast. We're here at RCW Cork, the first show in the iconic Pav. I'm joined by one of the biggest stars, not just only in Ireland, but across Europe and worldwide. Tucker, welcome back to Cork. Nice journey down today, but look, it's going to be a great show tonight.
Yes, sir. Long journey down, but it's always worth it. Cork fans are always a bit crazy, and that's the way we like it. So, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Best way to have it. Listen, for you personally, it's been a great year as always. But look, you've been very busy. You're in demand as always.
Yep, very in demand, but very grateful. Appreciate getting all these bookings and sort of getting to see all these places and work with all these guys. Some of the young talent coming up now is just, it's outrageous. And I was actually chatting to a guy earlier just saying how good the training is now, how good the schools are now, and how much opportunity there is now too, even just over here. So it's awesome.
And I was said earlier on, I first met you in Belfast, WWE, backstage, and I'll never forget that night. But look, it's been a very enjoyable couple of years for you. You love it.
Yep, absolutely. If it didn't, I wouldn't be here. You know what I mean?
That is true. That's true. Now, what's ahead for Tucker? Look, as we always say, you're one of them guys that we always say we have this cliche of saying, look, America is where it's all at. Now, that's not true. Obviously, European and the Irish Indian scene's incredible, but America is obviously a good place to set up. Is that something that you're looking at next year, maybe?
For sure. I think it's one of those. There's not a lot of countries left on my list, but it's probably one of the main ones that I haven't ticked off yet.
Yeah.
It's a little more complex with visas and all that stuff, but hey, maybe one of those big companies might pick me up. Who knows?
Well, they'd be stupid not to, Tucker. They'd be stupid not to.
I appreciate it.
And listen, speaking of our own country, Ireland, look, obviously Titanic Wrestling, RCW, Hard Knocks, OTT, it's on fire at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said before, just the amount of talent, young and old, even the old guys are hanging in there still too, like myself and sort of.
You're not an old guy.
No, but I mean, just like the guys who have been around, the business has just evolved and it's awesome, you know what I mean? It's just constantly changing and you have to kind of keep up with it, so it's great.
Love it. 2 fire questions. Who's your inspiration when it comes to wrestling? Who's that one guy that inspired you?
One guy is always tough. I always tell this story, it's really weird. Kane was my first favourite wrestler, followed by Stone Cold, but I always say Kane because I was scared of him. I think that's why he was my favourite. Austin, just because he completely changed the game for me. He is the biggest star. I know The Rock did Hollywood and Hogan was Hogan, but I just think he's the man. You could watch him do anything and it would be entertaining. Do you know what I mean?
And who's the best wrestler in the world right now for you? It could be anyone at all. There's so many names, but for you?
Serious question. I think right now, I'm not too sure, but I think in the next few years, MJF has the potential. He's still mega young, and he has like a crazy mind for it, and he seems to just get better every time I see him. I still think like Danielson's still up there. I still think he's the man. Still love watching his stuff. That is a hard question, but there's just so many options. You know what I mean?
And your Seven Danielson would be a great match. I hope we get that in Ireland in the near future.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That would definitely be a nice one to hang my hat on for sure.
Sell out the waterfront of Belfast. Imagine that.
Definitely.
Something to think about. Listen, Tucker, honour as always, my man. We can't wait for tonight. Keep up the great work and we'll see you soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.